Hey, what's up, guys? Brandon Gentile here, Legacy Group Real Estate Team. A little Friday Q&A is something we do on Fridays. We do our real estate Q&A. Unlike our insiders reports and things like that, we are talking about real estate and just really kind of getting into the micro real estate and some questions and tactics in real estate. And today we have a question that we get asked from time to time. It's something we just ran into recently, myself actually, and one of the other guys on our team. And what happens is sometimes in a real estate transaction, you have a party. The problem with real estate and the reason why it takes so long is because there are so many parties involved. There are so many people involved in a real estate transaction that sometimes it can get very gummed up. It can get very confusing, and things are just going everywhere in all different directions. And really, traditionally, a real estate agent, a real estate team has been the person that kind of quarterbacks everything and is in the center of the web and kind of keeping everything together. But sometimes you have parties, whether you're a seller and a listing agent, and then you're dealing with a buyer and a buyer agent. Say you're selling a home and you can't get a hold of the other party. You can't get a hold of the other agent, or the other agent can't get a hold of the other client. What do you do? What kind of situation do you find yourself in when that happens? What are your options? And there are a couple things. Something like a takeaway close. So something, you say you've gone a day or two, you've gone a few days without hearing anything, and you need a response. Time is of the essence. Time is money. What do you do? So one of the things you can do is a takeaway close. You can, essentially call their bluff, or make them call your bluff and say, "Hey, I'm pulling this off the table. I'm pulling our offer. We're walking. Sorry, we haven't heard anything. We can't come to an agreement. We're walking." And maybe that will spark somebody. But again, you run the risk of them saying, "Okay, that's fine." So again, the kind of that takeaway close. You run the risk of them calling your bluff and then actually letting you walk, or them walking. So one of the other ways, one of the big things, and this is something we've had to do recently as well, and I don't like doing this, we don't like doing it, is we really, in my mind, you don't want to undermine people, you don't want to undermine agents or undermine anyone, but sometimes we have to go to brokers. So if someone is not responsive, say an agent, sometimes the seller's not responsive, or the consumer's not responsive, but sometimes it's an agent. And if an agent's not responsive, sometimes you have to go to the broker, and you have to get the brokers involved and get people in gear. And that almost always works, but again, it's something that we try not to do. It's really a last resort. So if you can get around that and do other things, like a takeaway close, and trying to close a negotiation or get something done by saying, "Hey, we're going to pull it," or something's going to change, we're going to need more money, or whatever it may be, we're not giving you as much, then you can essentially try to smoke them out. Basically, they may call your bluff. Maybe you're up to it. Maybe you're up to, and you're fine doing that if they call your bluff. Or you can get brokers involved, for instance, and see if you can't get the ball rolling. And that almost always does. But again, you really want to walk the tightrope of undermining someone and that trust factor. And because you still have to do a deal with this person, you still have to operate with this person as you go forward in the transaction. So you don't want to take people off, you don't want to undermine people. But again, sometimes it happens, and things happen in people's lives, you just never know. But sometimes you need an extra set of eyes, an extra set of ears involved. Even though there are dozens of people already involved between all the lenders, inspectors, and title, etc. involved, sometimes you need an extra set in there to get things moving along and prod people along. So I hope that answers some of the questions. Again, we've been getting this question a little bit more frequently just lately, and then we've actually ran into it ourselves, so I thought it'd be a good time to talk about it and what you can do, what some of your options are if either the opposite party, the agent, isn't responding, or if the other client is responding. And again, say I've had situations, we've received clients actually because we've had people who are working with somebody, an agent or a real estate team, and they weren't answering. Their own agent wasn't answering them. And that's, again, something that if you go to the broker, if you go and contact the office of where the agent resides and contact the broker, usually they can step in and figure it out and let you know what's going on and get you guys back connected. So again, it kind of works in different situations, different scenarios. You can kind of use it for those couple different ways. You can use those for whatever situation you find yourself in. So I hope that answers your question. Like I said, I appreciate your time and energy, because again, it's the most important thing we have, your time and your energy. We don't get any more of it. So make use of it. It's valuable. Awesome stuff, guys. We appreciate all the comments and the direct messages and the texts and the emails we get from you guys that get us and enable us to be able to do these Q&As. and to answer all of your questions. So awesome stuff. We really appreciate it, and we love answering this stuff for you guys and helping you guys out. So we will talk to you guys very soon, and be sure to send in your questions wherever it may be, whether it's on here on our Facebook page, or it's in Instagram DMs or Snapchat or text or email. Like I said, please send them to us so we can keep answering for you. We'll see you guys soon.